What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jared for all things Call of Duty and console gaming rep with me. This is another video about Xbox. Hopefully this is going to be my last one, but they're just the talk of the town right now. I got another article pulled up by Windows Central from Jez Gordon. He's like a major editor and publisher of a lot of articles that come out about Xbox. And we're just going to get right to it. This one is exclusive, talking to new Xbox CEO Asha Sharma and CCO Matt Booty. This team has brought it back before, and I'm here to help us do it again. As former Xbox CEO Phil Spencer prepares to exit, we caught up with the incoming CEO Asha Sharma and newly promoted CCO Matt Booty to learn about the future. Asha Sharma is taking over for Phil Spencer. All right, we could get past that. I think you know that Phil Spencer's retired and she stepped in. I'm gonna try to breeze through a few things. It's been out. This information's been out for a week now. Xbox is facing right here. Xbox is facing some of its biggest challenges yet, as disruption from non-gaming entities threaten playtime hours and evolving user behavior and sentiment bottlenecks interest of traditional video game play. Everybody's on their smartphones. People are playing on handheld devices, not just sitting in front of a TV playing the game or in front of a computer. So that's what they mean is competition. They're fighting for people's competition. Mainly because of like TikTok and YouTube shorts. That's the biggest thing, right? People just like that short form content. Kind of like that dopamine. You just keep scrolling. People are scrolling all day. Her task will be figuring out how to guide Xbox through its next era. It's conversations about artificial intelligence, AI, dominate the discourse, and Xbox place in this strange new world continually questioned. I briefly caught up with them on the return of Xbox and the commitment to Xbox hardware. This is what I care about. I'm an Xbox console guy at heart. All I care about is Xbox console. I don't care about Game Pass, play anywhere, multi-platform. Do all that if you want. Drop a good console, not a PC hybrid that's rumored to be released. Drop a console in competition with PlayStation's next console, so PS6. Keep the name scheme down. I don't really want a random. I'm going on a little rant right here. Think about Xbox. The OG Xbox was called Xbox. Then they went to Xbox 360. But then they went to Xbox One. Then after Xbox One, they went to Xbox One X and Xbox One S. Is that iPhone? Is that Apple? I don't know what they're doing. And now this current generation is Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. I just don't get the name scheme overall. PlayStation on Sony, they got a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, now a PlayStation 5, and they'll release a PlayStation 6. It's just kind of straightforward. So that's my little rant. Let's get back to the article. In her opening letter, she said she wanted to bring about a return to Xbox. I asked exactly what that means. This effectively implies that Xbox has begun to stray from what Xbox is. I'm glad that I gotta admit, I like to hear that. I really do. I like to hear that. She volunteered an emphasis on Xbox Core, and specifically its beleaguered console platform, excuse my reading, which has seen a few fiscal of near constant decline. For me, the spirit of the return of Xbox is about returning to the spirit that the team was founded on. It is that spirit of surprise, it is a spirit of building something nobody else was willing to try. I've heard Renegade, Rebellion, and Fun used. That's what I was thinking about when I wrote that. She acknowledged the investment Xbox fans and consumers have poured into the ecosystem over the years, and seemingly genuinely keen the emphasis commitment of console hardware. I think that our core Xbox fans and players have invested up to 25 years of themselves in this universe of our console. I'm one of them. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm committed to Xbox, starting with the console. I'm going to keep meeting players where they are. The world continues to evolve and change. We're going to make sure Xbox is a great place for developers and players who want to invest in reducing the artificial divide between different types of devices that they want to use with us. I think it's going to mean a lot more investment in breaking down barriers and helping developers build once and show up across different hardware experiences. For me, I believe Xbox starts with the fans and will grow from there. That's what I wanted to signal with the return of Xbox. That's great PR, you know, but actions speak louder than words. Xbox been known to just do terrible, bro. They haven't kept their end of the bargain on the promises they made. Been a ton of speculation about what kind of moves Asha might make. Xbox notoriously ditched any form of exclusivity in this game, shifting units to PlayStation, paying little mind to its criticism that it reduces the need to actually buy an Xbox. Sharma told me that nothing is off the table when it comes to revising Xbox strategy, but finalizing the strategy will take time and data parsing. On a recent strategic decisions, Sharma said the plan's the plan until it's not the plan. You got some good answers. You've been trained in PR, probably. Right now, I need to learn. She doesn't come from a gaming background or knowing games, so that's good to admit that she don't know. She don't know that she don't know. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. About the why of these decisions, what we're optimizing for, and what the data says about the Xbox strategy today, that's an honest answer. I'm looking at a lifetime value, not just what happened in the previous moment or the short-term efficiencies and things like that. She described how her and Matt Booty are going on a whirlwind learning tour of all Xbox games with studios and orgs, visits pinned in for Minecraft, Bethesda, Activision, and more. So she got to learn everything. She started from day one. Matt Booty's the CCO. He's been there. He just got a promotion, so she could just follow his wing. But I don't really want to hear about AI created games. I want actual people to make games. You could implement AI into the games, but I don't want AI to make a complete game. That's what I want in a nutshell. So this is getting pretty lengthy. I already dropped another video like this already, talking about Sarah Bond's exit prior to this, which is lengthy. So you could skip through these things. They're on Windows Central. Windows Central covers Xbox and everything Microsoft all the time. It's called Windows Central, right? Put the rumors to bed that Microsoft is planning for some kind of AI directive on Xbox from the top. This is about developing games, making sure they're not using AI, right? They could use some, but it's not just completely AI based. Jez Gordon, again, he does a great job reporting on these things. In closing, I asked Asha Sharma what she would say to Xbox fans who have worries or concerns about the change. As bid farewell to Phil Spencer, who inherited a very different Xbox back in 2014. Not much different from 2014. The Xbox One release was terrible. I mean, Xbox isn't in the best spot now. Their console prices have increased twice over the last year. Game Pass is the best thing they're going, but they've increased that from $20 to $30. All your games are elsewhere, and announced that they're going elsewhere to like PlayStation, Steam, even Nintendo. I mean, what's the difference? Sales are down on the consoles. There's not much difference, but She has a lot to do. She's saying some good things, particularly to me, that I like to hear is the return of Xbox. I think that's important. Xbox, like I was mentioning, I mentioned this before. Xbox is a console. It started off by being a console. The whole multi-platform push and trying to get in front of people because they're on their phones, like the game on handhelds. All those things are fine. I guess it makes you more money. But at the end of the day, you have to have your own hardware with skin in the game that's competing with your number one competition, which is Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo as well. Let's not get sidetracked about those things. I know the world's changed. AI is taking over phones, particularly just phones with, your Instagram shorts, your TikToks, your YouTube shorts, all that stuff. You're competing with screen time with people that really don't game. But to your core Xbox fans, like she said, there are still gamers out here that really care, that want to play good games, sit behind TVs, that play on consoles, that sit behind monitors, play on console, and those that play PC, play on PC. So I appreciate her and her words, but talk is cheap. I want them to deliver. So we'll see how that goes. If you got any comments, let me know in the comments below. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm always on. I'm always repping. Y'all have a good one.